Morning, you listen to FloorDaily.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. This morning, my guest is Jon England, the Senior Vice President of Brand for Shaw's residential business. Jon, how you doing?
Doing great, Kemp.
Let's talk about how Shaw is restructuring their brand initiatives for 24. Before we get to that, let's go through your background. You've been at Shaw for a little over 3 years. Your last role before taking this promotion was you were head of Cortex. Prior to being at Shaw, you were at J.J. Haynes for about 2 years, and then you were at Mohawk for 14 and a half years with a whole long list of roles that included builder, distribution, senior level sales. You graduated from Georgia in 99, and Shaw has sent you to Columbia's business school for some of those mini courses. Is that right?
I was kind of born into this industry and tried to jump out. I was successful at that, but it's what I love. I have so many friends, so much passion for this industry. And I think whether it's been intentional or unintentional, the journey that I've had has, rounded me to have perspective for this industry and a respect for the industry. My journey at Shaw has been a tremendous one, with opportunity, with the people that are here, with the customers.
We need to mention that one of the big news items in the last couple of weeks has been the fact that Scott Sandlin is retiring after 37 years at Shaw, and Ben Liepert is stepping into that role from outside the industry, right?
Yeah, absolutely. First off, with Scott, grateful for him. 3 years ago, we decided to take a chance on one another. So from a personal perspective, I've known Scott for many years as a supplier, as a competitor, and really part of the family. But he's done so much for Shaw through the years, has been an instrumental leader for our business. And so many people, have a relationship with Scott. And he's decided to move on and do some fun, interesting things in the future. But at the same time, we have Ben coming in that brings new, fresh perspective that I think will help us as the leader of our business, challenge us in different ways that, again, ultimately drive for mutual success for our industry together. So the respect we have for Scott, we're excited about the future at the same time.
Okay. Let's talk about this whole brand structure on Shaw's residential side. You've restructured the brand leaders. Who's on your team?
Yes. So as we move forward, we will have 4 brands that we will focus on. The first one would be Anderson Tuftex. John Stevens will lead that business. We're going to target that brand on the eco-luxury consumer. John has a wealth of experience in building up successful brands. He has a vision and drive to make AT the leading luxury flooring brand. And we'll get some clarity around that brand, which is exciting. The next one is Cortex. So the position I moved out of, I had a great partner in that business, Nikki Rayburn, who will be the vice president of Cortex. She has the mind and the ability and the personality to really take that brand where we want it to be. We're going to focus in the practical consumer in that area, but have some differentiation around the segments inside of that, but invest in that brand. So inventory, products, website update, our consumer swatch service, paid media, she is really geared towards that segment of brand building. So we're excited about what's ahead for Cortex. We will have Shaw Floors, which is the big monster for us. And we have Rodney McNeil coming in to lead that brand. He's been on the corporate side of Shaw for the last 8 or 9 months. Rodney has had a lot of sales experience with our organization, came in to lead the hard surface product portfolio for us. And as we really press forward with Shaw Floors, we have to partner heavily with our retail customers. And he has so much experience there that we've really identified in the last 9 months is his value to push us towards that customer, to understand that business, their needs and desires, and what makes them effective. And then the fourth one will be Philadelphia Commercial, so our Main Street commercial business inside residential. And we're tapping Brad Harvey for that role. So he's been on the commercial side of Shaw Industries, been here close to 17, 18 years, has a great understanding of that business, has recently been leading our Latin American business. But just his perspective around that market, how we can be the best partner from the residential perspective in that business, I think gives us a lot of opportunity. And then, outside of the 4 brands, we have Bob Hardaway, who's kind of a patriarch here at Shaw. He's going to be leading our carpet products as vice president. We have Josh Martin, who joined our organization a couple of years ago and has many years of industry experience He's going to lead the hard surface products for our business. We have Liz Crow, who joined really less than a year ago, but she has some interior design history, worked at the Home Depot for a while, but she will be the VP of Design and Innovation. And then we have Julie Beth Fisher, who will be the Vice President of Marketing. So in that structure, we have all elements of building a brand that includes product and innovation and marketing under one umbrella.
All right, so we're starting in just a few weeks with the new market season. What's your outlook for 24?
I think the business will probably remain as is until, some things start to change. Fed lowering the interest rate. We remain optimistic because, a weak economy outlook doesn't quite equate to a weak business outlook. And there's still a lot of housing demand and a need for affordable housing. So we see those as opportunities for us inside the industry as we walk out. So we want to capitalize on our strategy of connecting our brands to our customers and ultimately to consumers and really increase our share of wallet with that disposable income. Just because it may go down, we believe that there's a path to connecting consumers with the value of a flooring investment.
All right. Tell us what you're doing for market season. It's a little bit different this year, isn't it?
It is. The setup from the schedule perspective looks a bit normal or consistent from the past, but we're really focusing on engagement and intentionality. You will see focused experiences around the brands and some of the brand experiences that are there. We're looking for engagement with our customers, so we're going to have hands-on training sessions around topics that we feel that we are subject matter expert, but we're also going to have engagement opportunities with them to partner together to figure out best paths to market, navigating a down economy. We want to provide a deeper understanding of our products, our brands, how they connect together, but more importantly, connect to the consumer so that we can be mutually successful.
All right. So we're about to run out of time. I know that there was some recent news about how your Pet Perfect brand is going to be tied in with the college playoffs. Give us a quick second on that.
Yeah, and it's super exciting. From a Shaw perspective, we are in multiple areas of the business, and one of those is our Shaw Sports Turf, which is now the official turf provider for the college football playoffs. And through that relationship, Shaw will be the official flooring providers. When we looked at the different opportunities, it really became clear that there was a natural fit for Shaw Floors to join that partnership with our Pet Perfect at the Puppies at the Playoff space. So that weekend, the college football playoff will be in Houston, and the engagement opportunity for Pet Perfect is January 5th through the 7th at the Fan Experience. It's a chance for us to really build on the name recognition at big events like this, so that when consumers begin their shopping journey, they're already familiar with our brands and have seen the products in action. So we'll have puppies all over the floor, interactive with fan base that comes there. We'll have a chance to get different content build out of that we can use at various places, but that's right before the show season. So you'll see some of that come out, and it's just a great chance to really showcase who we are collectively at the enterprise level from a Shaw Sports Turf perspective, but really bring it into that residential space and connect with the consumer, especially those that have pets and who spend billions of dollars on the little pets. And I can speak to that. It's got a new puppy, so I need to get some Pet Perfect in my house for sure.
All right, John. Well, I appreciate you giving us an update. A lot of moving parts with Shaw coming into 24, and especially that little consumer push that most of Shaw's marketing's been done on the trade side, so that's going to be interesting to watch. Again, been talking to Jon England, the Senior Vice President of Brand for Shaw's residential business, and you've listened to Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.